Right, firstly, if you're a sad person who's clicked on this video because you want to see me talk about some drama, you're not going to get it. I've titled this video to make the point of saying I couldn't care less or really support what is going on with all this BS. I want to do completely different, like, to what everyone else seems to be doing, okay? Kind of going with the flow of all this BS all the time. Watch the I'm going to call him Eddie Fruitback because that's how we know him video. Yeah, agree with you, man. It's not good. It's not good at all. And if you look back on my videos, there's a few little drama ones here and there, but not like every other video or even every video like a lot of these other sad YouTubers who kind of get all this support and subscriber base. It's bullshit. Anyway, enough of that. You ain't going to get nothing to talk about here, alright? Massive storm just went by over there. I actually went out and, you know, it's kind of one of those weird mornings where there's some big storms around. There's another one over there. But it's fun. This Castelli, I can't remember the actual name of it now, this gilet. Not a bad little number, actually. Even when it's cold, to put something on thin like that. It's not like the Cuban fibre jackets you get around. I don't actually know what it's made of. Obviously it says on the label inside, but I can't remember what it is at the moment. So yeah, I don't want to do polished vlogs like everyone else is doing that. I don't want to do that. Even if I was good at that, like, you know, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. I just like chucking stuff together. Like, if people want to watch it, fair enough. Yeah, honestly, I wish more people would watch it. Watched a Katie Kookaburra video earlier. One of her questions that someone asked her was like, that YouTuber who like hasn't got many subscribers, who whatever that she watches or recommend for people to watch. She couldn't even think of any. Come on, Katie. Come on. Done quite a few miles this year already. People say if it doesn't go on Strava, it never happened. Well, I'll tell you what, I put rides up on there quite sparsely recently. I mean, just to keep in with it so people can see I've been out, like, on that ride, just to inspire them to get out. I know quite a few friends and that who don't put every ride on there, or have totally come off Strava altogether. I've done, you know, quite a few thousand kilometers already this year. After the festive 500, we smashed it out a bit. Again, nothing to prove. You know, if I was training for something, you wouldn't even see, you know, you're not gonna get nothing from me. Hence, that's what training's for, isn't it? To get the edge on everyone else, you know. You don't want to tell people your secrets. So, you know, if I go on a 200-300 kilometer ride, I don't necessarily always have to have the Garmin ticking away. I'm really not bothered. I've done a bunch of those this year already, and it's good fun. That's what cycling is to me, fun, you know. Or because we've got this technology now, it's good. We use it. I'm filming myself with a GoPro because it's there. But on the flip side of that, as I'd mentioned before, I wish we never had internet and cameras and phones and kind of all that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, I think people have, to be honest, I think people have become pretty boring, haven't they? Walking around looking at a phone all the time. And unless you're doing something like I'm doing here, or you're self-employed and have got some sort of business where you use that kind of technology, all right, why do a lot of people need to be staring at a smartphone all the time? All right, you think of the amount of people that have missed out on, say, relationships or opportunities by walking around staring at their phone all the time. It's good and bad, isn't it? And my phone right now, right, got the GoPro on the bike. Sometimes I wear the chesty, but my phone is in my bag. Like, people that stop at cafe stops or something, you know, get the phone out and they're pissing about with the phone. Like, yeah, if you want to update a text to your missus or let people know that you're safe or something, and then like put it away or something, you know, and chat. That's what it is about, being around people sociably, isn't it? Like chatting, not mucking around with the smartphone. That really annoys me if you go out with people or whatever, like, you know, and like people are like messing around with the smartphone all the time. You know, it's kind of, one, it's rude, isn't it? It's pretty damn rude. Two, it's not super important at all. Even if you've got a business or a job, switch off for that hour or 2 hours. Don't even like put it on the table or anything, you know. Have it like down beside you. You know, if you're a woman, in your handbag, or bloke in your jacket pocket or something, just there, not even visible. It just really, it's something that really annoys me, like, you know. All right. Another thing that annoys me is like just noise, like cars that were turning then, you know. I remember once when I was camping out under the stars in Utah, in like Moab, right? Moab, you know, I've ridden over America quite a bit for quite a while as well, and camping out cowboy style underneath the stars, quite a few nights, bunch of times, you know, a few weeks, and that was so peaceful at night. Hear a pin drop, so to speak, in the canyon. Just laying there on your back, spotting like satellite after satellite going over that starry sky. I remember one night the wind kind of got up, and I was burning like candles. Well, they were candles, but they were like ones to keep the mozzies away. And trust me, in the morning there was like loads of mosquitoes in there. But it was blowing up like really strange one night, but it was kind of cozy. Like, I did spend 1 or 2 nights in a tent, but a bunch of us just chose to camp outside. But to experience true peace like that, I mean, you get it around here sometimes, you know, mainly at night, but like in the distance now, depending on the wind travel, you can hear different noises in different places. Kind of a rarity to you know, yeah, if you seek that out, you can get it up in the hills. But to get away from noise these days is difficult. Sirens going off everywhere, ambulance, fire, police. Crazy world, man, crazy world.